Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, going to be reacting to lyrics that really happened. YNR Mookey versus Yungeen Ace. Um, I just released a Yungeen Ace music video, fucking literally 30 minutes ago. Depending on when this is going out, though, I don't know if I'm gonna drop this today or if I'm gonna drop this tomorrow or when the fuck I'm gonna drop this, to be honest. But let's get into this shit, because y'all already know I love to hear this shit in between these niggas, what these niggas got going on.
Jacksonville rap fans know all about the beef between Yungeen Ace and Coolio, but only true fans know that the beef really started between Ace and a rapper from Jacksonville named YNR Mookey. Let's get into some Jacksonville drill lyrics that actually happened and how it relates to this beef. Get shot and missed. How the f you miss? I'ma show him how to step. Help, YNR Mookey. YNR Mookey is a rapper from the Arlington neighborhood of Jacksonville called A-Block. He's from a crew called Young and Reckless, or YNR, with his close homie YNR Slugger T. Despite his strange appearance, Slugger T is a menace who's really about that life. It's rumored.
I think both these niggas is actually locked up right now. I could be wrong, but unless they got out recently, both of these niggas was just locked up recently.
That his grandma was supposedly plugged into the Colombo crime family, so Slugger T was pretty much born into this. YNR is allied with Julio and his crew, including Spot 'em Got 'em, and they all fall under the KCA umbrella. They also know the beef with ATK, the gang that's ran by Yungeen Ace. Rumors are that the beef between YNR and ATK started over a fight at a party. YNR Mookey was there with his right-hand man, YNR Slugger T, when some dudes from ATK pulled up. They got into an argument, which led to a shootout, and during the shooting, Mookey was grazed by a bullet, but he and Slugger T managed to shoot back. Supposedly, Yungeen Ace was the one who tried to shoot Mookey, which is what started the beef. This rumor ain't been confirmed, but it explains why Mookey keeps sending shots at Ace in his music. Ever since then, Mookey and Slugger T been dissing Ace and ATK in their songs and on social media. In this bar, he making fun of Ace's aim, claiming he could have ended the beef right there and missed a shot. But that ain't the only time that YNR sent shots at Yungeen Ace. On the track Rollin' Ops, Mookey also repeats the phrase, "They were tweaking at a party, that's how it started." This could be throwing shade at Ace, which confirms the rumor about the beef starting at a party. On the track Dead Ops, Mookey gives even more detail about what happened that night, rapping, "I got grazed, Slugger shot back, Bree should have left him dead." So in this bar, he's admitting he got grazed by a bullet and Slugger T fired back. Bree Cook, aka Bree, is another member of YNR and may have been there the night the beef started. Dead Ops is one of YNR Mookey's biggest songs and currently has over 8 million views on YouTube. But Mookey ain't the only one sending shots. Yungeen Ace also got back at YNR Mookey on his collab with Lil Boosie. He's saying it's smoke, so we ride around with the max. Same night we drop one, we turn around and double back. Up with who? Yungeen Ace. This bar is said to be a shot at Mookey and the rest of YNR. According to Ace, they shot Mookey, then doubled back, and shot at them again. On the song's hook, Ace raps, "You said it's up, but just up with who? Like Finding Nemo, we come and find you." So he's sending shots at Mookey, saying he's doing
like
dissing, but in the end, they was the one who caught him lacking. He might be sending disses and songs, but they the ones really doing the damage. But YNR wasn't just sending shots on tracks. They allegedly got payback by going after Ace, his brother, and their two best friends after a birthday celebration. "Swear I ain't nothing to play with. Ride got grazed, 3 ain't make it. Left in car shaking. YNR Mookey, Draco." In this bar, YNR Mookey's talking about the infamous shooting where Ace was shot 8 times and the 3 dudes he was with was killed. On June 5th, 2018, Ace, his brother Quan, and their homies 23 and 4 was out celebrating a birthday. 23 just turned 18, and Quan just had a birthday too. So they went out to eat at Wasabi Steakhouse, Jacksonville. They finished eating and was chilling out in the parking lot, but 23 wanted to leave to go link with some females. So they got in the whip and drove off. While they were stopped at a red light at an intersection, another car pulled up on them and started letting off shots. Ace said in interviews that when he felt the bullets hit his hand, he tried to shield 23 from getting hit, but it was too late. Ace was the only one who survived the shooting, and 23, 4, and his brother Quan all died. Ace got shot a total of 8 times, but made a recovery after being rushed to the hospital. To make matters worse, a local gun store owner saw Ace's photo from the news coverage of the shooting and remembered that Ace and the rest of his crew had came into the shop earlier that day. He called a random Crime Stoppers hotline and told him he saw Ace in his store playing with guns. Ace is a convicted felon after being arrested in 2017 for a robbery. so he ain't allowed to be in possession of a gun. When police
Like, bro, what kind of rat nigga does that, bro? Like, straight up, bro. Like, this nigga just lost his fucking 3 niggas in a car, or not in a car crash, but he literally lost 3 niggas to fucking getting shot, gunfire right in front of his face inside of a fucking car, bro. Nigga get shot 8 times himself. That nigga hears that, he's like, oh yeah, I know that guy. Fucking, bull. He came in here playing with guns, bull. Well, clearly he needed the guns if that's what was happening to him. Like, what the fuck, bro? Fuck out of here, bro.
checked the security camera footage, it showed Ace in the store holding a gun. Even though he ain't fired or purchased anything in the store, it was enough to revoke his probation, and Ace was arrested in the hospital. So, in this
Shit's
bar,
weak.
Yungeen Mookey is dissing Ace over the shooting that nearly took his life and killed his blood brother and his homies. In the video for the song, Mookey is seen burning the Ace of Spades card, making it clear who he's sending shots at. Both Fulio and Yungeen Mookey have dissed Ace by making references to the shooting, revealing it was the work of KTA. Not long before it happened, Fulio's cousin got killed and the ATK affiliate was arrested for the murder. So many think the shooting was payback for that murder and for when Mookey got shot at the party. This ain't the only track where Mookey talks about this shooting. In the song Gangsta Talk, he raps, trying to tell these I ain't to be played with. He was doing all that dissing, now that can't say shit. Pulled up on him at the red light, went to ripping and his shit. 52 came off that south, and that cutter started to spit. So he's sending shots right back at Ace for saying they was all talk. Ace confirming his own song that he felt guilty about his homies and blood brother dying over a beef he started. On the track Blame It on the Streets, Ace raps, I was taught to commit homicides. I was taught to commit robberies. My brother died right next to me. The bullet was meant for me. Trayvon rest in peace, though traumatized from what I seen. In this bar, Ace confirms he was the target of the shooting, and his friends was just hit by mistake. Trayvon Buller was his brother Quan's real name. He also expresses remorse over everything he's done in the streets that led up to that night. But at the end of the day, he's a product of his environment and just did what he had to do to survive. He probably never thought it would get that crazy, but luckily, he got a second chance and found a way to make it out of the streets with his music. But that wasn't the only time YNR allegedly shot at Ace. In his next bar, Ace calls out Mookey for taking credit for a shooting that he ain't even do. You claiming the block, that is not you. I was mad when he died and not you. Bragging when I got shot, like that was you, boy you a who shot who? Step harder, Yungeen Ace. In an interview with my mixtapes back in 2018, Yungeen Ace gave a tour of his old hood. In the video, he said that someone shot up his house while his mom was inside. He showed them his old house, and he said he and his brother Quan was just hanging out in bed, and bullets started coming through the wall. His mother was even in the other room when the shooting happened. At one point in the video, the camera pans to show him standing on the 7400 block of Melvin Road, showing the home's location. In the song Dead Ops, YNR Mookey also talks about Melvin Street, saying, smoking 23, he got a tweaking out. On Melvin Street, bend the block and leave you leaking out. 23 is Ace's friend who was killed in the drive-by shooting that happened back in 2018. But in this bar, it seems like Mookey is also taking credit for the shooting that happened at Ace's mom's house on Melvin Road. This doubles back to the earlier bar where Ace accuses someone of taking credit for a shooting that they ain't do. It ain't clear if he's talking about the shooting on Melvin Road or the one that almost took his life. But either way, he suggests the person responsible is no longer breathing. So he ain't concerned about anyone who's still sending disses. The beef between Yungeen Ace and YNR died down after both Mookey and YNR Slugger T got arrested in a Jacksonville gang takedown called Operation Wrap Up. Police used their social media and music videos to prove that the rappers was in possession of guns, even though they was all convicted felons. Mookey was denied bail and been locked up fighting the case ever since. So it seemed like the beef between Ace and Mookey died down for a while Ace is focused on his music career and Mookey is fighting his case. But the war between ATK and KTA is still active with no end in sight.
That is some crazy ass shit right there. Them niggas just... I knew that why not Mookey and Slugger T were tied in with Fulio and with the whole A shit, but I didn't know they was involved like that. I don't like that, but you know what I'm saying. That's just, it's just like good to know. I didn't know all that shit, so that's what I watched these for, to get all the information, you tie everything together. But that was dope. I fucked with that. And there was lyrics that really happened though. YNR Mookey versus Yungeen Ace. If y'all enjoyed that, make sure to leave a like, make sure to comment, subscribe, and yeah, that's been it. Later.